Hello, folks. I've been helping folks set up their helicopter, do trim flights, fix known and unseen problems, show how to run and set their nitro engines so they don't quit, program their radios, show them how to build and use a helicopter training stand, plus actually help them learn to fly them for most of my life. And I'm 77 now. So I'm going to point out a few things here. When I do a demonstration or an event somewhere for the new folks, I always get asked, what is the best helicopter to learn on? So I always ask, well, what's your budget and what size are you thinking about? And the answers are always varied. Some want 3D helicopters right away, even before they know how to hover anything. So I always say, look, you got to learn to walk before you can run. And learn on a Volkswagen, and when you stop crashing it, then you can get the Porsche. Well, some want easy stunt flyers to just do typical maneuvers like rolls, loops, and inverted stuff that's easily recognizable. Then some of those want indoor machines only, and some want nitro machines, and etc. So in the past, maybe like 1980, when asked what to get, I would have said Kyosho Concept 30s for nitro. For electrics, I probably would have said Hummingbirds, Honeybees, or Hyperflies for those who just wanted to fly but didn't want to learn how to hover. When the term 3D came out, and I use that term loosely, I recommend the Blade 400. That's when brushless really became popular as well as the LiPos. Well, today, none of those are around much, but then we do have those that completely fly themselves, and I'm not going to show you that today, because I'm a believer that you have to learn to fly without all that fluff in the beginning so you can understand from the basics how and why they fly. And that helps you learn and know how to repair them. So I really only got to fly this last winter, and I did not get to fly it inside at all. So therefore today, I'm going to show you this again. It's the WL Toys Aerospatiale Llama, and I'm going to point out a few things along the way. So here we go. Well, looking around, this is about the only thing I could find that has basic helicopter stuff. It does have altitude hold, but for a beginner, maneuverability to learn to control while you have time. Let's go ahead and fly it. It has auto takeoff, so that saves a lot of problems. Okay, 2 beeps is high rate. Don't attempt to fly in low rate unless there's 0 wind. Also in high rate, do not expect to fly in any more than 5 miles an hour because although it has auto leveling and altitude control, it will be blown away by the wind and you will not be able to keep it in place.
Now see, I just did that by itself, and you can see what's going on.
The helicopter has full tail rotor control and full cyclic control as well as throttle. I think this helicopter is pretty well set up, and I would believe it would make a good beginner's helicopter. Of course, sims are recommended first, like the Aerofly on Steam, and an experienced pilot is always recommended to trim and make sure your helicopter is set up right on that very first flight. It may be set up wrong, and if you crash as a beginner, you may not know whether it was you or the helicopter at fault. That's right, it's as fast as it'll go forward in high rate. But if you keep flying it like that, it will switch back to low rate to save battery. And if you're in heavier wind, don't be up high because you're not going to get it back.
I like it because it looks like a real helicopter too.
And thank you, Ilea, for helping as always. You know, if you want to fly a 3D, I suggest you get onto the Aerofly RC simulator and fly the Llama any way you like. Do it until you can get it down. Like I said many times before, learn on a Volkswagen, and when you stop crashing it, then you can get the Porsche. This is that VW. Well, thanks a lot for watching, folks. By the way, I've since put floats on it to make it look good and make it a little easier to see. I may fly it again just a bit here for you.
I think it looks pretty good with those floats, huh?
It has a long, slow wind down, so you really can't slam it down to the ground. But you know, I like it a lot, and I recommend it. I got this thing on eBay. I've seen it in all different places. So. Well, now that you know what the number one question that has always been asked to be, you probably already know what the question is number two. So thanks a lot for watching, folks. Please subscribe and hit that like button, and because you're not going to want to miss what's coming next. This is Dave Herbert, the Night Flyer, signing off till next time.